Dalam BuzzPOP hari ini, kita bakal membincangkan 3 berita terhangat daripada CinemaCon Las Vegas. Behind the scenes featurette Jurassic World Dominion. Klip stunt epik daripada Mission Impossible 7 serta klip 13 minit Top Gun Maverick. Para panelis kita hari ini terdiri daripada saya, Nadzru Iskandar daripada BuzzPOP TV, serta Kaki review kita Feris Othman Yunos. What's up? Oh, topi Universal Pictures hari ni ya. Epik. Yes, pasal hari ni kita bakal membincangkan tentang Universal serta Paramount Pictures. Serta Kaki cosplay kita Wan Muhammad.
Sabar. Ada Velociraptor aku tengah tim jap ya. Sabar. Kau duduk sana, nanti kau bagi kau makan. Kau nak kuih apa? Onde-onde. Nanti sabar. Dia makan onde-onde, so dia pun terliur lah. Susah nak jadi Starlord ni.
Ada yang bernama biru ke? Ada. WhatsApp.
Okay.
Ada yang bernama biru.
Biru. Okay. Nanti kita tengok.
Okay guys, so dengan itu kita bakal membincangkan berita menarik kita yang pertama. Berita menarik pertama kita adalah tentang Jurassic World Dominion, di mana Universal Pictures di CinemaCon Las Vegas telah menayangkan sebuah featurette Disebalik tabir produksi filem Jurassic World Dominion kepada pemilik pawagam serta media undangan di CinemaCon Las Vegas. So, aku akan bacakan trailer description daripada wartawan Brandon Davis di comicbook.com yang menghadiri event ini.
Buka perhatian.
In footage from the set of the original Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic Park director Steven Spielberg explains a mosquito to a young cast member. The cast remembers the energy on set, as Laura Dern puts it. Jeff Goldblum remembers it. Chris Pratt remembers watching it. I cried the first time I saw dinosaurs, Bryce Dallas Howard says. Director Colin Trevorrow confirms Jurassic World Dominion is a celebration of the franchise. It concludes a story that Steven Spielberg started in 1993. According to actress Laura Dern, it is everything we could have ever hoped for and more. The footage shows the original Jurassic Park cast, legacy characters, interacting with the Jurassic World characters in many instances. The movie will ask the question, if dinosaurs live among us, would you be safe? And the answer is no. A mosasaur emerges from the ocean to eat an entire helicopter. A raptor runs across a building top. A T-Rex is in a city. Stunts, falling, vehicles flipping. Sam Neill and the entire cast face to face with the T-Rex in the woods. There is a lot of footage of Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and more all together. The dinosaurs are brilliantly brought to life, seemingly combining modern visual effects with practical opportunities to have created T-Rex on the set and in camera. It was colorful, thrilling, showing off the film. Alright, so agak panjang ya featurette description ni, tapi apakah pendapat panelis terhadap footage ataupun behind the scene footage daripada produksi Jurassic World Dominion? Silakan, Feris.
Tak dengar.
Okay. Bagi pendapat I is exciting, and I hope they finish it with a bang, sebab the first movie with Chris Pratt, Jurassic World, and the second movie Fallen Kingdom dengan critics tak positif sangat tau. And I didn't like Fallen Kingdom at all. I think Fallen Kingdom was shit. I don't know why lah. I mean, there are some people who like it, but
it's because the island exploded, wasn't it? It goes against everything Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is about. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. It goes against it. Tambah pula, it's about DNA dengan dinosaur. The ending of the Fallen Kingdom was tiba-tiba manusia ada di-inject dengan DNA. That little child. I'm like,
yeah.
Jurassic is all about dinosaur. Jangan kau masukkan manusia at all.
Manusia ada DNA lah, dinosaur dengan DNA manusia. Like, what the hell is that, man?
So they better end it with a bang lah. But it's interesting to note that cara Universal jual ni, dia jual dengan nostalgia lah, So
yes.
Dengan and then not only that, they brought back Colin Trevorrow, the director of the first Jurassic World. So
Who
ibarat
kickstarted the whole franchise, yeah.
So it to me is also ibarat bawa JJ Abrams balik untuk Rise of Skywalker kind of thing.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dah lah Colin Trevorrow is also one of the writers of Rise of Skywalker, So I'm like
rasanya skrip dia tak digunakan, bro. Skrip dia JJ Abrams.
He had an initial idea lah. I mean, he was in development lah. That one I think all of us know. So it's interesting lah, especially the description. For me, from a marketing standpoint, I'm sold lah. As an audience, I'm sold lah. But as an insider kan, aku rasa macam still aku banyak ada persoalan lah. Ini kau pakai Steven Spielberg, tiba-tiba ada footage Steven Spielberg. I'm like, Steven Spielberg dah lah mamat jenis yang he's only involved in the very first movie, lepas tu dia lepaskan tangan.
Yes.
Dia goyang kaki, lepas tu duit masuk. Sama lah macam franchise Transformers. Dia first one dia was all into it, lepas tu dia lepas tangan. Dia janji duit masuk je. That's Steven Spielberg.
Basically, JJ Abrams learn from the best lah.
He learn from the best lah. In a sense, he learn from the best. So, those are my thoughts lah. I have nothing else.
Wan Muhammad, silakan pendapat kau tentang behind the scenes footage featurette of Jurassic World Dominion. Silakan.
Bagi pendapat aku setuju dengan Feris. Ini sebenarnya dia jual nostalgia. Sebab kalau bagi pendapat aku lah, kalau kau nak tengok what we call that dari segi audience yang kau nak tarik audience baru, aku rasa tak dapat. Sebab audience baru dah disajikan dengan macam-macam special effect yang hebat. And then lepas tu, kalau kau nak kata pasal dia orang nak tengok dinosaur pun, actually banyak-banyak benda di situ dah tunjuk pasal rasa besar dalam panggung wayang selain daripada Jurassic Park zaman dulu. Bagi pendapat aku, Jurassic Park pada zaman dulu adalah hit disebabkan benda tu macam first time kita tengok tau. Macam dinosaur kau nampak real dalam silver screen. And then all the technology at that time is really fresh. So dan dia orang guna animatronic betul-betul ya untuk dinosaur tu. So bila actor berlakon kau nampak, oh shit, that is dinosaur betul-betul.
Practical effects.
It's mind blowing lah. Tapi dari segi description apa aku nampak ni, banyakkan nostalgia. Oh, Jeff Blum cakap dengan ni, dia bercakap dengan ni. It's Star Wars all over again. Colin Trevorrow, berarti aku macam come on man, korang nak, kalau tak silap aku, only the second part baru dia bringing ada karakter kan, Laura Dern dengan siapa lagi tu yang baru masuk.
I think Jeff Goldblum was in Fallen Kingdom. Tu pun dekat ujung kan.
Okay.
This one will have the original. This one will have Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern with Chris Pratt dan juga Bryce Dallas Howard. So it's gonna be a mix. Yeah. Okay,
so yang first one tak ada apa-apa kan? Ke ada juga? Yang first one.
First one memang tak ada. First one was fresh. First one was Colin Trevorrow, Jurassic World, returning back to the second island. Lepas tu Chris Pratt is the new Wrangler, Bryce Dallas Howard. Semua archetype lah. Tapi that made a lot of money, man.
After that baru dia nak ambil orang baru. Orang yang lama pula. So dia pendapat aku, I quite not sold lah for this one because what happened in the second. Lepas tu, second tak silap aku nak tengok. Tapi lepas tu review dah teruk sangat. Macam, you know what, I just tengok review, betul semua kata teruk. Macam, tak apalah. Siap macam dia orang macam tak respect sangat the cast yang kau bagi hujung-hujung buat apa. Kalau kau nak bina universe, kau bina lah tu. At least dalam Star Wars, kau tunjuk Luke Skywalker at the end kot. Kan? Jadi kau tak tunjuk apa-apa, so...
To me, the Fallen Kingdom was like what Ryan Johnson did to The Last Jedi lah. Dia nak hancurkan
subverting expectations.
Nasib baik aku tak tengok. Kalau tidak aku kutuk.
By the way, Fallen Kingdom was Jurassic Park punya filem kelima ya. The original one had 3 films. Five. Wow.
So this will be 6. Yeah.
Wow, so that's 2 trilogies. 6 sexology. That's pretty cool.
This Dominion will be the third in the second trilogy lah. The Rise of Skywalker lah ni. Sebab sebab to me The Fallen Kingdom, like I said lah, dia hancurkan everything, dah pulau dah tak ada, pindahkan the dinosaur to the mainland. Lepas tu tiba-tiba ada plot twist yang DNA rebuilding tak apa-apa dia masukkan dalam manusia, which has nothing to do with the whole Jurassic myth. It's all about dinosaur, tak ada kena-mena dengan manusia. So please end it lah, end it well lah, you know. I like the franchise but end it dengan power lah. That's what I hope.
Yep. Aku nak tambah sikit, aku curiosity lah. So adakah ini actually writer tu is not the same person for trilogy lah kan, for this new trilogy kan? Maksudnya this writer kalau terbodoh nak benda lain, and then the second one dia kata aku nak try letak dalam manusia lah. Lepas tu writer buat macam tu, director suka, lepas tu orang pegang franchise boleh buat duit boleh lah, buat lah. So it's like Ryan Johnson write his own script lah.
Wait, let me check. Okay, so Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom screenplay is by Colin Trevorrow dan Derek Connolly. And then Jurassic World punya writer for screenplay adalah Colin Trevorrow, Derek Connolly, Rick Jaffa and Amanda Sliver. It's still the same writers, tambah lagi 2 writer. So for the last one, Dominion. Dominion is also Colin Trevorrow. So Colin Trevorrow is on all 3 projects, bro. Ini adalah VC Colin Trevorrow bagi Jurassic World.
So aku rasa mungkin ada hikmah jugalah dia tak direct Star Wars. Aku rasa ada hikmah juga.
Tak, kau kena faham, bro. Kau dah ada 4 filem on different islands. Island A, Island B, Island C. Aku pun tak ingat ada Island C. Tak, the third one they brought it to America. So basically takkan kau nak buat dekat island lagi. So it kind of makes sense lah yang Fallen Kingdom ni just reset button, macam what if there are no more islands and diorang terpaksa datang ke Amerika like the third film macam.
So I think that means
bukan Last Jedi pun macam reset lah. Last Jedi.
Itulah. So in my opinion the fan aku tak apa fan sangat, tapi the fan bila dah nampak benda macam tu, dia nampak benda-benda yang tick box tak ada tau, dia punya tick box tak ada, dia kata ni sampah, tu trash, which is tapi kalau plot pun kau tak buat betul-betul. I mean you didn't explain why the human DNA, kau tak tease apa-apa dulu in the first act yang human DNA kena cocok ke apa, kau bagi macam tu saja macam staple, so orang tak suka lah. Macam apa kau rasa benda-benda pelik-pelik ni, kau tak bagi tahu macam hint ke, buatlah in the first episode ada scientist tengah buat, aku nak try letak DNA kat orang lain, kau dah plan dalam kepala otak tau. Lepas tu nanti ada cakap, kau nak inject kat manusia ke? Tak, dia kau gila ke? Lepas tu last kali inject ke manusia? Orang pening, oh shit, come through. Ni simple plot ni lah, plot writing lah. Apa dia jadi?
I think they should have stuck with Rick Jaffa dengan Amanda Silver from the first movie, the writers, sebab they did the Planet of the Apes punya trilogy.
Yes, I feel like Rick Jaffa dengan Amanda Silver punya contribution kepada skrip Jurassic World menyebabkan filem tu boom. And Fallen Kingdom tak ada diorang, hanya tinggal Derek Connolly dengan Colin Trevorrow, so that's why agak kengkang. And for the last one, hanya tinggal Colin Trevorrow. So kau nampak daripada winning team kau, initially you had 4 writers, then jadi 2, and then now you only have 1 of the original writers for the last film.
It makes me, aku risau jugalah bila kau punya showreel dekat CinemaCon is setakat nostalgia dengan kau pakai Spielberg. That means you have nothing good to show.
Yes. Diorang gunakan behind the scenes featurette instead of actual clip ataupun clip from the movie or actual trailer. Yeah, it's quite worrying. Yeah.
And I don't think it will be groundbreaking sangat kind of visual effects lah, sebab Jurassic Park dengan Matrix are really groundbreaking movies in terms of visual effects, and so far I tak pernah jumpa lagi setakat ni yang in terms of visual effects yang groundbreaking sangat.
Okay, one more thing, kau tak silap aku, dalam Fallen Kingdom dia tak fokus dinosaur banyak sangat kan? Sebab aku dengar apa yang kawan aku cakap, apa dia masa kecil-kecil dia tengok Jurassic Park, dia suka tengok dinosaur tu besar-besar kan.
Imagine dinosaur pulau dinosaur meletup. Lepas tu beberapa spesies dinosaur dibawa ke Amerika Syarikat. So kalau aku explain filem tu dekat kau dalam satu sentence tu, berapa banyak scene dinosaur ada? Lagi banyak scene manusia ke lagi banyak scene dinosaur?
Banyak manusia lah, aku faham lah kan. Sebab just to make you know, aku tak tengok Jurassic Park first dekat cinema tau. Aku tengok dekat Laserdisc dengan punya masa raya apa, masa kecil-kecil dulu dekat rumah makcik aku. Diorang pasang, aku punya tengok yang scene yang aku tak nampak pun tidak tu, tapi kau nampak orang tersekat dia makan, dah buat aku nak tengok lagi. apa benda ni? Lepas tu dia pay off lah. Ni muka tidak, so kau senyap kat situ. Tengok dia. Aku macam, holy shit. Aku masa tu lagi takut benda tu pada hantu. Macam, oh, tidak. So that is what catches you lah. Kalau kau tak ada benda action yang macam kau cakap, in the following kena banyak simat manusia, kau nak tengok dinosaur.
Yeah, but
So,
I feel in the last film ni, bila dinosaur berleluasa di seluruh dunia, dinosaur has taken over from humanity, and sekarang kau ada the original cast datang balik. I feel like this could be the Avengers Endgame of Jurassic World ataupun Jurassic
Hopefully
Park.
hopefully, but I have my doubts. Hopefully I have my doubts.
but kalau aku nak letak teori Brazil aku lah. Teori Brazil aku, I think kenapa dia letak DNA dinosaur kat manusia, supaya dinosaur tak makan. Macam, oh ni kawan aku kot. Maybe lah. Tapi kena faham, T-Rex ni dia makan siapa dia nak kan. Tengok, oh kawan baik, aku lapar. Ketepan tak. So kita tengoklah macam ni.
Okay.
Teori Brazil.
So aku ada one last soalan kepada Feris. Dalam climate Hollywood di mana genre superhero sudah bagaikan zombie, telah infect nearly every studio, Warner Bros kena, Disney kena, Universal dengan Paramount unik kerana mereka tak ada banyak superhero properties. I think right now it's zero. So kenapakah Universal dan Paramount is the home for action? Basically kereta terbang, it's Universal family. Bila dinosaur, it's Universal. Kapal terbang, spy, it's Paramount. Why is that? Why is it traditionally diorang tak ada superheroes? Silakan Feris.
Universal and Paramount were the big ones lah, sebelum Ted Turner beli Warner Brothers and Disney beli Marvel. And their lack of superheroes, diorang actually ada. I mean, kalau Paramount kau ingat dulu, they had 2 superhero films based on 1930s punya period.
My God.
The Shadow, The Phantom.
The Shadow dengan Mamat yang
Phantom, The Phantom, Billy Zane.
Oh, that's classic, man. That's classic. Even
Itu
the
classic.
superheroes is like old school shit, man.
Aku rasa Wan tak tahu.
Phantom kau tahu, Shadow tak tahu.
It was Billy Zane.
The Shadow was Alec Baldwin.
Yes.
Alec Baldwin was Shadow, and then I think Darkman was from Paramount or Universal. So Darkman is Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I watched that.
So so they do have the properties, but sekarang dengan dunia superhero, Universal is trying to pegang on the apa yang diorang ada lah setakat ni. Universal has Jurassic franchise dengan Fast and Furious franchise. Paramount has Transformers,
Mission Impossible,
Mission Impossible,
James Bond.
James Bond baru lagi because James Bond is under MGM. Lepas tu MGM nak tutup, and then dia orang kena cari co-distributor. Tapi Paramount dulu gempak tau. Paramount had Braveheart, Titanic.
Yeah, all these IPs are not franchises, bro. All of these are one-off movies. It's like,
I mean, in terms of the credibility of the studio lah, so yelah superhero film.
So nampaklah dua studio ni adalah studio yang tertua di Hollywood. I mean, Universal is known for their Universal Monster franchise. Kau ada Vampire, Dracula, kau ada The Mummy, kau ada The Wolfman. It's just that the dark universe tu tak menjadilah, unfortunately kan.
And also just to note that Warner Brothers was established by 4 brothers, semua immigrants daripada Poland.
Poland.
Amparo Brothers. Universal also pun immigrant, but I think was from Hungary. I think nama dia Carl Lamley. I remember doing a paper on him 1919 macam tu.
Wow.
Paramount is very simple. Kalau kau tengok mana-mana filem lama, Paramount dia studio yang ada pagar warna hitam. Pagar warna hitam dengan art. Kalau kau tengok filem Austin Powers, I think the third one, you akan nampak yang pagar tu. That's Paramount Pictures.
Okay, nice.
So kita ada beberapa komen. Wan, kau ada apa-apa sebelum aku membaca komen dia penonton?
So kalau aku nak tambah lah, aku dapat rasakan dari segi apa yang Feris cakap semua kan, yang pasal actually it's not regardless of apa IP yang kau pegang, kau franchise tau, yang buatkan cerita tu menarik. Actually the writing and how you catch the audience punya ni. bagi aku lah writing dengan fan punya expectation kau kena kawal betul-betul. Sebab kau tengok macam kita borak pasal Green Lantern dulu kan, they don't know how to do with it, so they make Galactus ataupun just a club because dia nak jimat duit. Tapi kalau kau tengok macam Kevin Feige pegang, dia buat story tu character driven, dia buat semua lawa-lawa dan dia dah plan untuk okay, this is the 10 film that I want to do, then this is the arc yang storyline yang aku nak buat. Dia buat likeable, dia buat semua tick lah, box-box yang patut tick. Yang macam studio-studio lain, bila dia ada, kau tengok, aku punya teori Brazil lah, macam Fallen Kingdom, dia kata, nombor satu buat duit. Biar orang suka sebab apa, sebab dinosaur, kita buatlah lain sikit. Nampak, dia tak jaga dia punya credibility yang tick box yang dia dah buat dulu. So, this is what happen lah. Kadang-kadang orang tak suka, kadang orang suka. Macam Marvel sebab momentum dia dapat, sebab first dia jaga storyline dia, and then second dia ada fan expectation. And ada satu orang yang jaga betul-betul. So, macam masa franchise Universal lah, kau itu big, aku pun dah suka tengok Dracula. Tapi bila kau ada seorang yang macam Ryan Johnson tu Tom Cruise, then hancur lah kan. Aku macam, I mean he's good lah, Tom Cruise good for another kind of thing. Tapi bila masuk
two segments is about Tom Cruise, so kita akan bincangkan Tom Cruise lepas ini.
Itu saja pendapat aku.
Kita ada 5 komen terpilih daripada penonton di rumah. Pertama, Syaifullah alias mengatakan Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, dia masukkan teknologi genetik manusia klon. Wow, so tu dah kira menyimpang daripada the original Michael Crichton punya novel series, and I am looking forward to how they are going to tie up that storyline. Seterusnya kita ada komen daripada Azumaki mengatakan, bukan Paramount ada G.I. Joe ke? Yes, dia ada, but G.I. Joe is a cartoon series dan lebih aksi daripada superhero. It's about military guys. So it's not really a superhero IP.
Barang-barang Hasbro.
Transformers pun ada kat situ juga ya. So besides that, seterusnya Syarul berkata, aku rasa movie ni akan sucks. Lepas tu diorang akan announce series yang best. Jurassic World, The Mandalorian. Baby T-Rex. Jangan
quite funny. That's very funny.
Jangan lupa diorang buat dinosaur boleh bercakap. Oh, yang tu aku tak boleh terima tu. Kalau dinosaur boleh bercakap, aku tak nak tu.
Dia punya end story tu yang kita tengok yang dinosaur yang kecil tu, yang kartun tu. Kan cuma ada evolusi kan.
The Land Before Time. Oh my god.
Oh shit no bro.
Yes. Ramai budak-budak kecil masa zaman 90-an 80-an dulu trauma kerana The Land Before Time. Anyway, Iza Faizal mengatakan Jurassic World akan bertembung Team Fast and Furious.
All the family.
Would you watch that shit kalau Fast and Furious 12 is Jurassic World Fast and Furious?
Fuck no, man. Fuck no. What the fuck? Kau jangan bagi aku mencarut pula Jurassic World.
Okay. I mean kalau Fast and Furious tu ada dinosaur okey lah, tapi kalau masuk Jurassic World macam korang dah mengarut lah. Kalau dia ada dinosaur tak apa, tapi jangan cakap ni Jurassic World dinosaur, dia kena respect macam korang ni.
Sekarang orang tengah gila multiverse. What if tiba-tiba lepas ni Dom cakap we are the multiverse, lepas tu ada Transformers lah, ada dinosaur lah, semua dalam satu filem.
Nanti dia peluk T-Rex. Family.
Speaking of verse, Universal tried tau untuk buat horror cinematic universe, tapi tak jadi.
Yes. The Dark Universe. Tak jadi
2017 dengan Tom Cruise. Got the mummy.
Tak, masalahnya the characterization on that one sucks. The Brendan Fraser version works because dia bukan hanya tentang the mumia, but it's also about the people. It's also about the adventurers that went on the adventure.
Correct.
That's what was missing from the Tom Cruise film. Seterusnya Muhammad Hazim, Jurassic Park ni macam reboot atau sambungan filem sebelum ini. Ini adalah sambungan, ini adalah penutup trilogi Jurassic World ya. So kalau korang ingat Jurassic Park ada 3 filem, Jurassic World baru ada 2, Jurassic World Dominion will be the one that closes out the Jurassic World trilogy. So
aku ada satu teori Brazil. Dia punya third trilogy dia adalah Jurassic Universe.
Kau start dengan Jurassic Park, kau start dengan satu pulau, lepas tu kau jadi Jurassic World seluruh dunia. Lepas ni diorang boleh naik kapal spaceship tu, diorang akan jadi intergalactic.
Dia Elon Musk akan sponsor. Tengoklah Elon Musk akan sponsor. Dia kata kau cakap SpaceX yang hantar dinosaur tu kat situ kat Mars. Sebab dah tak safe kan, dia hantar kat Mars. Lepas tu kau kacau Martian pula. Kota Marshall, kenapa hantar makhluk ni kat sini? Perang.
Jurassic Universe.
The next
Martian
trilogy,
Warfare.
Jurassic Wars.
Jurassic Wars
Okay, cukup.
Jangan minta Wan, nanti kau dapat. Nanti Captain Kennedy macam, that is a great idea.
Aku tepuk
Okay, soalan seterusnya. Meh bertanya, Disney masih pegang lagi franchise? Yes.
Fox is Fox.
Yes. Yelah,
Fox.
tapi Fox dah kena beli dengan Disney, so Disney lah. Predator, Aliens masih di bawah Disney Fox.
Wow, okay.
Yes, betul.
Jurassic Assemble, Jurassic Endgame.
Yes, I think this is it lah. Seterusnya, please jangan buat filem dinosaur ada zombie. Tu dah Zombitopia. Kau dah boleh tengok dah. Orang Malaysia lagi pandai Hollywood. Movie ni cross dengan Zombitopia. Oh, janganlah. Seterusnya, Caleb Paul mengatakan Universal owns Back to the Future. So ada. Yes, that is a classic. And please do not remake, reboot or sequel Back to the Future.
Tolonglah
jangan complete trilogy yang dah perfect. Tolong jangan kacau.
Continue je lah. Kalau dia continue okey, tapi
jangan continue. Cerita tu dah habis lah. Tu je.
Dah habis.
Okay.
Jangan.
Future to the back.
Terusnya Iza Faizal mengatakan, tapi tu tolonglah ada scene dia orang fight dengan Mosasaurus. Lawan guna battleship ke boat ke. Ada bro, dalam description ni, nanti aku check that. A mosasaur emerges from the ocean to eat an entire helicopter. So babak yang kau nak akan ada dalam Jurassic World Dominion. Don't worry bro. Mosasaur. Okay, seterusnya
bigger dinosaur kan. Satu dinosaur besar makan.
Jurassic World The Multiverse. Wow. Ni next level ni Jurassic World The Multiverse ni. Kemudian Amar mengatakan Jurassic Park ni sama universe dengan Marvel ke? Tak, jauh bang. Jauh. Itu Disney, ini Universal. Jauh. Isnodin. Dah ada leak ke trailer baru? Tak ada. This is trailer description yang dibentangkan di CinemaCon Las Vegas. And it wasn't even a trailer, it was a behind the scenes featurette bersama kru serta tenaga produksi.
Actually ada leak trailer, tapi leak trailer macam Spider-Man punya awal-awal leak trailer yang dia pakai footage lama tu.
Ada yang .3GP tu.
Ada. Cari.
So cleaner Universal bagus sikit lah. Dia ada etika sikit. Dia tengah play trailer tu, tak apalah.
Okay, soalan seterusnya Ahmad Andy bertanya, bilakah Jurassic World Dominion bakal keluar tahun depan, 10 hari bulan Julai 2022. Dan soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini, Ready Player One ada sambungan ke? Basically penulis sci-fi Ernest Cline telah menerbitkan Ready Player 2, aku rasa tahun lepas kot, ataupun aku rasa tahun lepas ataupun awal tahun ini, and Universal cakap diorang akan for sure buat adaptasi.
Ready Player One Warner Brothers.
Sorry, Warner Brothers, my bad. Yes, so it is option to be a film soon. So the sequel should be coming.
Terpulang pada Warner Brothers dan Steven Spielberg lagi.
Betul. Okay guys, so dengan itu Wan ada apa-apa?
Tak, Ready Player One tu actually kena buat trilogi tu. Dia tak boleh buat satu ni. Ingat tak yang Muga dengan Kal kita bincang tu? There's a lot of stuff to be happening. Tapi Steven Spielberg ni macam nak milk franchise. Betul. Macam
okay. Kalau korang suka filem Ready Player One, korang patut baca novel dia, because the novel is way better than that. Okay guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan ke berita menarik kita yang kedua. Kita punya berita menarik kedua kita adalah tentang klip stunt epik daripada Mission Impossible 7, di mana Paramount Pictures menayangkan sebuah klip stunt. Basically Tom Cruise setiap tahun bila dia pergi CinemaCon Las Vegas, he will bring the biggest stunt from Mission Impossible. So this time around he brings the most epic stunt ever dari filem Mission Impossible 7, dan dipertontonkan kepada pemilik pawagam serta media undangan di CinemaCon Las Vegas. So sekarang aku akan bacakan the description untuk klip stunt ni. It's quite panjang, but bear with me guys, it's pretty epic.
Description. Okay, aku akan cuba tiru. Teruskan.
Okay, so Tom Cruise sends a video from the set of Mission Impossible 7. This is far and away the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted. It'll be a motorcycle jump off a cliff into a base jump. I've been wanting to do it since I was a little kid. It all comes down to one thing, the audience. Pengarah Christopher McQuarrie details just how many disciplines went into this stunt. Tom Cruise says, don't be careful, be confident. Okay, so crew members compliment Cruise's spatial awareness. They are filming a skydiving stunt with a cameraman swerving and interlocking with Cruise through the air. Cruise has been getting better and better at skydiving, ultimately landing right in front of director Christopher McQuarrie. Another location sees a motocross that has been built. Cruise is jumping 70-foot tabletop jumps, declaring that he has to land exactly on his mark. The crew masters gets drones to follow Cruise, attaching cameras to him, and the training takes place again and again and again. Cruise jumps out of the sky 30 times a day, more than 500 jumps, and 13,000 motocross jumps. Cut to a massive ramp over a massive cliff in Norway. The crew is ready. The stakes are thoroughly known. Cruise lines up the jump and takes off on a motorcycle down the runway. He rides the center of it and launches. Cameras follow overhead and from every angle. The crew watches from their tents. Cruise descends stiff in the air, using his body to glide. He opens his parachute and everyone claps. After landing, he declares that he can hold the bike longer in the air. So he does it 5 more times. It's one of the most remarkable things an actor has ever done on camera. According to director Christopher McQuarrie, the only thing that scares me more is what we have planned for Mission Impossible 8. Wow. Gila babi weh.
Ada.
Tom Cruise ni memang gila babi tu. It's like jumping off a cliff into a base jump, lepas tu kau buka parachute supaya kau tak mati. And this is practical effects because there is one thing that we know about Tom Cruise. Dia tak suka CG. Kalau boleh dia nak semua benda dia nak buat, biarlah 13,000 kali dia kena buat pun dia akan buat. So apakah reaksi kau terhadap klip epik yang described by comicbook.com ni? Silakan.
Excited gila. Excited gila. I like the Mission Impossible franchise not only because Tom Cruise ada improvement in terms of stunt, there's an improvement in terms of the film also. Especially when Christopher McQuarrie start from 5, which is Road Nation, then Fallout, dia makin bagus, and I'm confident that 7 will be makin bagus. Sebab McQuarrie is one of my favorite writers sejak dia menang Oscar for The Usual Suspects. Kalau siapa tak tengok The Usual Suspects, yang the twist ending yang paling gempak sekali.
Sebelum ni, Christopher McQuarrie was a script writer. So,
Script writer.
How did he make the jump to become a director? And which film was his first film? Silakan.
His first film was Jack Reacher. The one he wrote and directed. Jack Reacher dengan Tom Cruise. The first one. The second one was not him. And then he also wrote Age of Tomorrow yang Tom Cruise dalam time loop dengan Emily Blunt.
Wow. So he adapt the manga into a film. Wow. Dia ni memang buat duit dengan Tom Cruise lah. Dia macam best friends lah ni.
Dia macam best friends. He also did another Tom Cruise film called Valkyrie yang pasal Hitler tu. Yang directed by Bryan Singer. That one was not too bad. And then dia lompat masuk the Mission Impossible dia franchise series lah. And also aku cukup respect Tom Cruise sebab dia pakai practical stunts lah when anyone can use CGI. And I've been following their shooting so far. And kalau korang pergi dekat YouTube, ada the latest stunt yang diorang tak explain kat sini. They musnahkan satu kereta api. Kereta api jatuh masuk dalam gaung.
Yes.
Baru
itu dekat Birmingham, England last week. Kereta api masuk dalam gaung. Gila babi tu.
Ini kereta api betul lah. Orang kalau shoot, kau pakai model atau kau pakai CGI.
Imagine, kau cakap kat studio, saya nak hancurkan kereta api masuk gaung berkali-kali. Boleh tak kasih duit? Boleh tak kasih duit?
Siapa berlakon? Tom Cruise.
Okay, ons bro, ons.
Tom Cruise confirm lah dia I mean to me, when you do a film, you either reach a peak and then kau maintain now, or you reach a peak tapi kau nak makin bagus. You know, jangan jadi macam Michael Bay, kau reach a peak lepas tu kau hancur terus. You know, kau merosot. You know, Steven Spielberg, you reach a peak, they maintain a peak, you know. So I am confident lah that this one is going to be better, and you know, I'm really looking forward to this franchise. Really.
Do you believe that Tom Cruise is the only dinosaur star left in Hollywood? Kalau kau fikirkan, Will Smith cannot open a film anymore after that bullshit film dengan Ang Lee yang dia lawan diri muda dia, and then siapa lagi? Brad Pitt dah lama tak berlakon big blockbuster. So you know, is he the last star power left in Hollywood?
I think he is one of the last star power also, and aku rasa dia punya lasting star power sebab Scientology lah, kan dia tak apa Scientology power.
Okay.
So maybe lah, so maybe that works. Well, in zaman sekarang, you know, there's no movie, orang selalu nak pergi tengok wayang, diorang kena baca review dulu, diorang kena tengok siapa berlakon, diorang kena tengok apa jalan cerita, komik hero ke komik tak hero. But I think dalam dunia sekarang, I think there is still an audience where diorang tengok nama Tom Cruise, tak kisahlah movie apa, diorang akan pergi beli tiket juga. So yalah, because that is orang cakap apa, the Hollywood superstar punya definition tau. Kau tengok nama je, kau tak payah tengok nama title, kau tengok nama je, nama dia macam oh Tom Cruise, let's go and watch. So I think
aku percaya juga. I think he's the last one left lah. Will Smith dah hancur, crash and burn. Wan, pendapat kau tentang klip stunt epik ni daripada Mission Impossible 7? Silakan.
Kau bayangkan, aku baca description tu pun dah tertarik nak tengok. Kau bayangkan kalau aku tengok klip tu, dan aku aku sure nak tengok cerita ni. I mean, aku sebenarnya memilih kalau nak tengok cerita. Kalau nak tengok betul, aku akan tengok cerita superhero, cerita bagus, atau benda-benda yang aku tahu benda tu akan buat aku puas. And then, aku punya pengalaman pasal MI ni, aku tengok masa kecil, the first MI aku tengok kat TV, tak tengok kat cinema. And then MI2 pun aku nak tengok semua tak dapat, so tengok kat TV juga. I think only in MI yang Rogue Nation tu, aku tengok betul-betul full dekat TV, aku tertarik tau. Yang Rogue Nation kan. Aku tengok je cerita Tom Cruise ni, apa yang aku tahu lah dia buat action, tapi aku nak tengok dia cerita, jalan cerita tu pun best. And then cara dia solvekan masalah pun bukan action tau, ada jalan cerita yang macam bagus lah. And then cara dia atasi masalah dengan device tu tak nampak macam Fast and Furious punya, tak logik tau. Semuanya ada logik, dia kata macam ni.
Semuanya practical effect, semuanya logik. Bukan kereta terbang ke, kereta pergi space ke. Itu penting.
Aku rasa kalau dia buat kereta terbang, dia akan buat kereta tu terbang betul-betul. Itu yang aku rasa kalau dia nak buat. And then aku tengok animasi kat wayang, aku rasa wow, dia Henry Cavill lagi kan, dia design kan. So aku tengok macam best lah cerita Tom Cruise ni. So walaupun aku rasa sebab apa dia fail dekat Mami, sebab Tom Cruise tak ambil dia punya branding macam trademark ni untuk stunt, untuk apa-apa kan. Dan memang aku rasa Tom Cruise tak kena lah kalau masuk franchise superhero atau apa, dia kena action MI saja dia boleh buat.
Itu adalah again another script writer nak jadi director tapi hancur. Christopher McQuarrie pada aku is one of the script writers yang berjaya lompat jadi director and berjaya.
Tapi Tom Cruise, I think in my opinion lah, Tom Cruise ni orang yang suka improve diri dia. I think mungkin Scientology juga kot, macam cakap ada connection banyak-banyak. Tapi at the same time he prove himself, dia buat stunt tu sendiri kot. Macam aku rasa lah Hollywood actor yang baru ni pendapat aku kenapa tak ada macam star power. First of all, maybe sebab kekangan juga tau. Bila studio dah masuk tu, awak tak boleh buat sendiri, awak terus buat, kita orang ada CGI. Macam tak silap aku, kalau macam Marvel Studio, diorang dah ada dah set piece untuk CGI diorang, kau buat sikit-sikit je, lepas tu dia akan insist guna stand double. Sebab apa? Aku tak nak kau ni. So maksudnya mungkin aktor-aktor baru tak dapat nak selahkan tau. Tapi kalau nak katakan juga macam Jackie Chan, dia dulu start pada stunt punya orang, baru jadi star kan. So aku rasa maybe this is juga benda-benda yang agak macam the trend itself dah macam block dah. Orang-orang aktor Hollywood ni nak jadi macam Tom Cruise. And then mungkin satu lagi aktor-aktor baru, maybe bapak aku lah, macam malas lah, aku nak star, aku nak fame Instagram je, orang nak muka aku je. Bukan aku, tak yalah aku nak buat macam Tom Cruise. So I think Tom Cruise ni memang a living legend lah. I hope please lah ada orang yang boleh ganti macam Tom Cruise juga. Masuk buat stunt sendiri, buat apa, lepas tu dia star. Sebab tak syok lah, bagi aku suka tengok superhero punya movie ataupun benda-benda yang macam ada macam nerdy geeky stuff kan. Tapi kalau benda-benda macam ni is macam keluar sikit daripada kepompong, aku boleh tengok benda-benda yang best, jalan cerita yang bagus, action yang bagus. And aku terkejut bila dia kata kereta api betul-betul kau nak masuk gaung, and then we know how Tom Cruise sell lah. Dia tak mungkin jalan cerita tu nombor 2, tapi dia sell stunt. Kat sini dia bagi description, ni stunt aku buat, kau nak tak movie aku? Dia tak ada jalan cerita apa, ni stunt aku buat. Best tak? Oh best.
Yes.
Kadang ada audience masuk, kau nak
a trailer of a story ke, ini plot kita tak, ini benda gila yang aku buat untuk filem ini. Sila tonton.
So
api tu.
Bagi nampak aku dah, penonton yang tengok MI, dia nak tengok action. Dia tak kisah jalan cerita pun. I mean adalah kisah sikit macam aku kan. Tapi if you can weave it all together, that is good lah. Yes. Aku buat looking forward. Okay, nak tengok kereta api tu macam ni.
By the way, filem ni menambah banyak pelakon baru ya. Hayley Atwell will be joining the cast. I think
Eji kata.
dia tarik orang Marvel bro.
Yes.
Tengok dia. Then is good lah. Henry Cavill is British. Hayley Atwell pun British. Kan?
Also kalau korang pernah Carrie Hughes daripada 1980-an is coming to join the cast as well. He's quite a good actor lah. So kau tambah Hayley Atwell, kau tambah Carrie Hughes, I think it's going to be broken.
Princess Bride.
It's going to be Princess Bride. It's going to be broken, man. Broken as in good. Okay. Anything else sebelum aku baca komen daripada penonton?
Okay. Aku nak tengok.
To me what's good with the Christopher McQuarrie punya Mission Impossible 5 and 6 is about dia back to the old fashioned style of macam James Bond sikit. Dia punya feel. It's not also about stunts, it's about location juga. Dia pergi European punya location. Kalau kau tengok Mission Impossible 1 was Europe. Mission Impossible 2 was dekat Sydney, Australia. Mission Impossible 3 mostly kat China. Mission Impossible 4 dekat Dubai. 5 and 6 dia balik kat Europe. So the feel is there, the twist is there, so itulah paling bagus what I think about Quarry. So I need to point that out. Also, kalau korang tak tahu, kalau penonton-penonton tak tahu dengan panelist, J.J. Abrams punya first movie di Pawagam, first ever feature film is Mission Impossible 3.
Oh ya ke?
Yes. And to this day, I think that's one of my favorite J.J. Abrams film because it starts in the middle.
Starts in the middle.
Go to.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yes.
Apa jadi dengan J. Brown lepas tu? Jadi bodoh lah.
Dia dah corrupted. Okay. Seterusnya, kita ada beberapa komen dari penonton di rumah ataupun di office. Iza Faizal mengatakan, patutnya Fast and Furious kena jadi macam ni lah. Punya banyak movie tapi still stick with the team. Betul. I think you see setiap franchise tu dia ada macam architect dia. So Justin Lin is about cool stunts with car tapi tak berpijak di bumi nyata. Justin Lin doesn't really care about practical effects. Dia kalau nak buat kereta terbang ikut sekati dia boleh buat. Sedangkan Christopher McQuarrie respects practical effects dan fizik. It's like, itulah kelainan kedua franchise itu.
Satu lagi aku nak puji, bila tadi cakap Christopher McQuarrie gunakan location, baru aku teringat. Each location tu ada dia punya pencakar langit yang jadi extraction kan. Dia akan ambil benda tu, dia buat stunt kat situ. Yang masa kat Dubai aku tu, kau buat pencakar langit betul-betul dia berlari kat cermin macam kau betul-betul buat ni, kau betul-betul buat ni. Siut tu best ya. Oh shit, now
soalannya bilakah dia nak turun KL? Bila dia nak shooting kat KLCC pula?
Itulah aku nak juga. Nanti kena tangkap, dia kata pasang bom. Betul senyap. Ya ke? Sorry. Ini yang betul je. Okay, seterusnya Nick Saladin mengatakan MI7 dan MI8 sepatutnya filming back to back, tapi oleh kerana COVID, diorang decide not to. Cancel. So sekarang they are just about to finish up I think shooting for MI7. Diorang sekarang di Birmingham, England. Should be finishing in a few weeks time. Maybe lepas tu diorang akan post production and then marketing. So diorang dah tak bukan back to back dah. It's gonna be separate kerana COVID mengacau. Ya, MI7 kau tahu bajet dia berapa?
Tak tahu. Yang tu
Tak tahu
kau
lagi.
kena Google, yes. Seterusnya, Izham mengatakan lompat gaung pakai parachute. Yes, that is the epic scene yang telah dipertontonkan di CinemaCon Las Vegas minggu ini. I cannot wait to actually see it online. Masalahnya CinemaCon ni adalah by invite only dan hanya kepada pemilik pawagam serta media yang terpilih. And selalunya benda yang diorang tunjuk ni berbulan-bulan baru kita akan dapat. So since filem ni hanya akan keluar bulan Julai, I foresee maybe Christmas kot diorang akan drop something like a present kepada kita. Next one will be Super Bowl before the final trailer, and then July it comes out. So that should be the scheduling lah for marketing.
Aku rasa dekat CinemaCon ni diorang surrender dia phone lah, simpan dalam bag. Lepas tu
Yes.
bila dah habis event baru kau ambil phone. Tapi apa dia, pencil dengan notebook kau boleh bawa masuk. You know?
Betul. Okey, seterusnya, komen seterusnya 1241 adalah daripada 1241. Oh, FND bertanya, nak tengok Mission Impossible 1 sampai 6 dekat mana Okay, so aku dah check aku punya Netflix. Netflix ada Mission Impossible 1, 2 and 3. Kalau kau nak tengok, it's on Netflix Malaysia. And then aku cuba check Amazon Prime Harap-harap Amazon Prime have the rest. Tunggu kejap.
1, 2, 3, 10.
That is the classic one, man. Brian De Palma, John Woo, and then JJ Abrams. So the first three ada 3 different directors, semua ada flavor dia orang sendiri. That was pretty cool lah.
Mission Impossible 4 was Brad Bird yang direct Incredibles punya kartun.
Yes.
5 and 6 is Christopher McQuarrie lah.
Dan lepas tu
unfortunately Amazon Prime Malaysia tak ada Mission Impossible Sorry guys. So aku tak tahu mana kau nak cari 4, 5, 6 lah. 4, 5, 6 mana kau nak cari, aku tak tahu.
Aku pun tak tahu.
Okay, seterusnya Syafullah Alias bertanya, kenapa BuzzPOP tak review movie Snake Eyes? Adakah movie ini sucks? Nombor satu, schedule kita for the past 2 weeks have been super busy dengan 3 show yang just about to end dan 3 show yang baru start, What If, STARGIRL dan juga Titans. So pack minggu ni pula CinemaCon, and then going into September akan ada lagi banyak show baru. So itu satu sebab. Sebab kedua, yes, movie ni agak suck. So sebab tu kita orang tak nak support barang-barang yang suck. Simple.
Also kalau Snake Eyes nak tengok secara legal pun tak ada, sebab dia barang Paramount. So kalau nak keluar pun dia akan keluar lambat.
So kalau kau nak tengok versi sampah yang orang tangkap dalam phone boleh lah, tapi versi yang clear dengan audio yang clear, video yang cantik, tak ada lagi. Yes. Komen terakhir adalah harap-harap dapat tengok MI7 dan No Time to Die dekat Powergam someday, insyaAllah. Okay guys, so dengan itu kita bakal membincangkan berita menarik kita yang ketiga. Berita menarik kita yang ketiga adalah klip eksklusif 13 minit Top Gun Maverick, di mana Paramount Pictures menayangkan sebuah klip eksklusif sepanjang 13 minit dari filem Top Gun Maverick kepada pemilik pawagam serta media undangan di CinemaCon Las Vegas. Aku akan bacakan the clip description daripada komibo.com. So, jom kita join story time. With the brilliant tune of Top Gun's theme song over the credits, and an applause when its title took the screen. A golden sea set saw pilots launching their aircrafts from a carrier as Danger Zone took over. Ni lagu klasik daripada filem 1980-an. Maverick in the present day is caring for a plane. He has photos of himself and others from the time of the original film, along with a shot of Miles Teller's new character. He puts on his classic jacket, grabs his Kawasaki bike, and rides out into the desert. Oh, classic though, Kawasaki bike. Top Gun's music brings back every bit of nostalgic appreciation for the original film. In a hangar, Maverick is informed that his program is being shut down. The conversation is set beside a black stealth plane. The higher-ups want Mark 10. Maverick believes he can give them Mark 10 before the team arrives to shut them down. He quickly trains his body, suits up, and gets ready to fly in a black suit that borders that of an astronaut. He loads into the lane after being reminded he does not need to push it beyond Mach 10. Not 10.1, Mach 10. The plane starts up. The speakers and the bass roars with its jets. Maverick preps for takeoff as Admiral Chester Kane, lakonan Ed Harris, arrives. The Admiral wants to kill the program. Maverick wants one last ride, and he feels the responsibility to others to achieve the task. The Admiral enters the control room after Maverick takes off right over his head, leaving angel wings of dust surrounding him. Maverick pretends that his comms are cutting out and soars above the clouds. He is at 7.3, pushing 8. Beautiful shots from above show the plane rip across the screen to the backdrop of clouds and Earth. Mach 9. He's the fastest man alive, the control room declares. Maverick sees the sun rise and utters, "Talk to me, Goose." He is at Mach 9.3. The lane is heating up. 9.4, 9.5, 9.6, 9.7. The windshield is getting too hot. The surface temperature of the craft is rising. 9.8. Just a little more, Maverick begs. 9.9. Come on. Still at 9.9 until Mach 10. The control room cheers. Maverick wants more though. Just a little push, he says. Throttle forward. 10.1. 10.2. The plane is beeping. Master caution lights up. 10.4. And the jet cuts out. Damage to the craft. The control room loses contact with him. From the ground, the exploding ship looks like a meteor bursting colorful into the atmosphere at sunrise. Maverick stumbles into a diner in his jumpsuit. He is covered in ash and dust and accepts water from a waitress and asks, "Where am I?" A little boy tells him, "Earth." Boom! So, apakah pendapat korang tentang klip eksklusif 13 minit ni daripada Top Gun Maverick? Silakan, Feris.
Sebagai orang tua lah yang suka Top Gun kan, 1986, this is something I really looking forward to, and I think diorang dah siap habis filem, so they can afford to show the footage, whatever CGI apa diorang dah siap. And also aku confident yang ada real stunts juga, kapal terbang real stunts, campur dengan CGI. And I also confident juga sebab Top Gun Maverick is also written by Christopher McQuarrie. So ada the McQuarrie punya flow dah ada kat situ. And I also confident that sebab director dia is only his third film, Joseph Kosinski. He directed his first ever film was Tron Legacy.
Yes.
Tron
And then he
Legacy
followed up with Oblivion. Oblivion had Tom Cruise and it was a sci-fi.
Oblivion critics tak suka, tapi aku suka. It's actually quite good because it's about
beautiful.
It's very apocalyptic kind of thema, it's just quite good. Based on the description, I'm confident, but part of me also takut in terms of the story because not only Christopher McQuarrie is writing, and one of the writers is Aaron Kruger. Aaron Kruger wrote Transformers 2, 3 and 4. Transformers 2 dia tulis dengan ada writers, Kurtzman and Orsi, tapi 3 and 4 dia wrote solo. So tak tahulah macam mana dia can write a good story or not, because his movies before this is Ghost in the Shell and Dumbo. Aaron Kruger. So do the movie aku macam So tak tahulah, maybe Aaron Kruger wrote it, then Christopher McQuarrie rewrite benda tu jadi gempak. So it's left to be seen lah. But I'm confident it's going to be good because ada McQuarrie and ada Joseph Kosinski.
That sounds like a epic pairing between a great writer and a great director.
Aku rasa McQuarrie rewrite the thing lah. I think Aaron Kruger was hired, but tu McQuarrie rewrite and bagi dia epic sikit.
Nampaknya macam Christopher McQuarrie dan Tom Cruise punya team up ni is orang kuat UIP lah, Universal and Paramount kan, nampaknya. Wan, silakan pendapat kau terhadap that 13-minute description of the 13-minute exclusive clip, silakan.
Oh, aku nak tengok lah. Dia, aku tak tahu lah, Tom Cruise ni bila kau dengar description atau apa, kau rasa macam nak tengok juga because of the action. And bagi pendapat aku, ini
bukan
tunjukkan
bacaan aku seksi ya. Aku ingatkan bacaan aku seksi.
bahaya ni.
Ke seksa?
Seksa sebenarnya, aku tahan je. Tapi tau, yo, aku dah baca tau baju ni. Okay, gurau je. Okay, bagi pendapat aku, I think dia juga menggambarkan Tom Cruise punya perangai yang dia nak push the limit, even dengan stunt yang dia buat betul-betul. Ni pun, nak Mach 10.1. Orang kata Mach 10 kau nak buat sampai Mach 10.1. I think that's why the Admiral nak stop kot. Dia tahu, memang kau boleh buat Mach 10 tapi kau akan hancurkan benda tu. So, bagi pendapat aku, I would love. Ya, which is duit kan.
Yeah.
Kenapa lah? Bukan kau kena tanggung pun, dah lah kita tak boleh nak pecat kau pilot yang bagus. Kau buat duit rugi. I think tu lah aku tahu kau dapat Mach 10 tapi kau akan buat lebih lagi. So, tapi dia tak beritahu banyak sangat plot dalam ni. I think in previous dalam movie kita tengok movie kat sinema pun ada tunjuk dia punya trailer kan. Pasal apa-apa pasal Top Gun Maverick. To be honest, aku Top Gun, aku tahu cerita dia tapi tak pernah tengok in full because cerita lama kan. Tapi aku tahu dia punya theme song Take My Breath Away. Cuma satu je, dia punya heroin tak muncul dalam ni kan. Tak boleh muncul.
Heroin ni dah tua bang.
Itu. Tapi Tom Cruise tua ke? Kenapa tak?
Dia Scientology bro. Scientology ni dia macam
dia macam vampire sikit kan. So,
dia kan listat ya, biasalah.
Bagi pendapat aku, mungkin aku akan tengok Top Gun yang lama dulu untuk dapat feeling bila tengok Maverick ni. Baru call back kan.
Iceman, so, Maverick, Goose.
Maverick nama dia kan?
Maverick nama call sign dia, Maverick.
Oh, so aku looking forward lah. Dan memang betul lah, Tom Cruise ni kau punya description pun dah buat orang nak tengok. So, yeah, we're looking forward for it.
Alright, so aku akan bacakan beberapa komen dari penonton. Pertama, Nick Saladin bertanya, The Expendables tak ada ura-ura ke untuk movie ketiga dan seterusnya? Ada ura-ura that they are planning another Expendables 4 or something like that. Dan shooting should begin in fall 2021, i.e. around this time lah, should be around September, Oktober, November lah.
Semua dah tua.
Yeah, but still, siapa tak nak buat duit? It's as simple as that.
I'm not talking like 70 plus kind of old, you know.
Yes. Sudah sampai masanya diorang digantikan. So maybe that franchise could be penggantian dengan Jurassic baru.
That's a good franchise
Ya, aku rasa soalan actually Jackie Chan tak apa suka Expendable ni kan. Ada kata biar dia bila nak buat, lepas tu Jackie Chan panggil Stallone. Dia kata, Stallone boleh tak buat movie dengan kau je? Dia kata macam bila dah banyak sangat orang tu jadi cameo. Jet Li macam cameo kan.
Betul.
Macam aku nak buat duit senang lah. Orang tengok sebab star. Antara star power kau gabungkan. Star MG.
Betul. Alright, seterusnya Iza Faizal bertanya, boleh sewa atau beli dekat Google Play kalau nak tengok? Oh yes, ni kalau nak tengok Mission Impossible FND, kau boleh sewa atau beli dekat Google Play. So enjoy, hopefully kau dapat catch up MI126. Seterusnya Scarlet Witch berkata, dengar rumor Mephisto muncul kat sini. Ya, bukan bro. bukan.
Dia bisik dekat tu Tom Cruise 10.1, 10.2, 10.1.
No superhero ya.
Yes, no. Okay, seterusnya Farid Mustafa, John Wick 4 bila ya? John Wick 4 akan keluar tahun depan, Mei 27, 2022. Initially it was supposed to come out this year on the same day as Matrix dan juga John Wick 4, Matrix 4 dan John Wick 4. So unfortunately kita tak dapat tengok double feature Keanu Reeves. So satu dah akan keluar bulan Disember, Matrix 4. John Wick akan keluar tahun depan.
That's gonna be, itu pecah panggung kot. Kalau letak Marvel punya movie pun kena tolak authentic kejap.
Yes, Keanu Reeves will reign supreme that weekend. Okay, seterusnya Azumaki bertanya, tak silap Iron Man 2008 pun dulu under Paramount. That was a distribution deal kan, pasal Marvel Studios baru kan. Can you explain a little bit?
There was a distribution deal, the first 4 movies, Iron Man 2, Thor and Captain America First Avengers. Sampai situ je dengan Paramount. Lepas tu
mulanya daripada Avengers 2012, it was fully Marvel Studios.
Bila Disney dah rampak Marvel ada potential, time tu lah dia beli Marvel, termasuklah dia punya distributionnya.
Yes.
So dia start dengan Paramount.
It was Buena Vista all the way. Okay, so seterusnya soalan daripada Muhammad Shazli American, Top Gun, tapi pilots dah berumur kan? Yeah, that's the thing. Val Kilmer tak pulang, Goose dah mati, so it's only Maverick. It's only Tom Cruise.
Val Kilmer ada lah dalam cast list.
I think it's a cameo. I don't think he'll be doing any actions.
Sebab dia sakit kan.
Yes. So I think it's going to be a new generation. Miles Teller represents Goose punya anak and the new generation of pilots. And then Maverick ni jadi macam role mentor lah. Pasal program dia nak kena shutdown lah kan. So it's like apa yang pakcik ni boleh ajar for budak-budak zaman sekarang. I think kalau korang tengok that trailer from last Christmas pun, yeah, it's about the new generation versus Maverick. So it's going to be interesting lah.
Sekejap. Val Kilmer, Batman. Kan Val Kilmer dah berisi kan?
Yes, Val Kilmer was Iceman kalau kau tengok dalam the original Top Gun. So dia was the one yang gaduh dengan Maverick. Maverick dengan Goose is in one plane, Iceman and dia punya partner was in another plane. And Feris, apakah komen kau tentang bahawa Top Gun ni sebenarnya ada elemen-elemen homoseksual sikit? Macam dia orang tu macam kompetitif, tapi sebenarnya adakah mereka Iceman sebenarnya in love dengan Maverick? Silakan.
Ada lah.
Ini teori Brazil ya, teori Brazil.
It's military lah. Tak ada elemen homoseksual. It's just boys, guys in army lah. Dia orang ada brotherhood tau. Dia brotherhood is very strong. I can relate sebab I pergi RMC, you know. So there's nothing homosexual. I mean, it's just ibarat. Kau ingat tak yang masa time Olimpik tu, orang bila orang komplain apa yang diver pakai tak tutup aurat lah, you know, gimnastik pakai tak tutup aurat, it's your perception, you know, has nothing to do with homosexuality. It's just brotherhood really, you know. Tapi pada all the girls yang tengok Top Gun tu, banyaklah tengok guys buka baju main volleyball berpeluh-peluh, you know. The girls will like it and maybe some guys will like it lah tu.
I guess so.
Kenapa Nick tanya soalan macam tu?
Oh, pasal memang itu adalah satu fan teori.
Fan teori. Saya faham.
Yes. Okay, so komen terakhir untuk hari ini, Muhammad Hazim di Facebook berkata, Tom Cruise tetap legend of buat stunt sendiri. Yes, practical effects. Tak sabar nak tengok MI7 and Top Gun. Yes. And aku rasa on next Monday, kita bakal membincangkan the final presentation, iaitu John Wick 4. So I cannot wait to talk about that next week. So I guess dengan itu berakhirlah 3 berita menarik daripada CinemaCon Las Vegas minggu ini. Terima kasih kepada para panelis kita, Kaki Filem Feris Othman Yunos serta Kaki Cosplay Wan Muhammad. Dengan itu berakhirlah segmen berita kita hari ini. Join us tonight di mana kita bakal membincangkan tentang What If episod 3 dan jumpa lagi di episod-episod yang lain. Majulah fandom untuk negara.